This episode of the Unapologetic Mompreneur podcast is sponsored by my Term Time Roadmap. This is the game-changing workshop where I reveal the secret strategy for thriving both at your home and in your business without feeling like you have to choose between the two. Tired of feeling constantly torn between all things business life, home life, mum life, and everything in between, and me struggling to make the goal-setting strategies work for me as a mum whose shots were called by the school academic year. I knew that there had to be another way to thrive as a mumpreneur. And I went on a mission to find it, and find it I did. I have devised a powerful game-changing strategy that has allowed me to design my business in a way that fits seamlessly around my family. One that allows me to not only crush my business goals, but enjoy every school holiday with my boys 100% guilt-free and with no disruption to my business whatsoever. And that is what I am teaching you in this workshop so that you can experience the same too. And as well as revealing the game-changing strategy for thriving both at home and in your business without feeling like you have to choose between the two, I am also giving you the tools to create your very own roadmap. Inside the Term Time Roadmap bonus workbook, you will find everything you need to help you devise your term time strategy with ease. Don't miss this opportunity to learn a revolutionary approach to going from surviving to thriving in your mumpreneur journey. Go and get the Term Time Roadmap workshop now. And as a special bonus for being a listener to this podcast, you can save and get it for just £15 instead of its regular $47. Just use the code podcast at checkout. You'll find the link to get it in the show notes. And with that out of the way, let's dive into all of the goodness of today's episode. Welcome to the Unapologetic Mompreneur, the podcast for mums with an online business who are ready to take back their time, home, business and self so they can restore the balance and thrive, both at home and at work, without feeling like they have to choose between the two. I'm your host, Sarah Dew, life and biz coach for mumpreneurs. I'm also a mum, stepmom, wife, introvert, breast cancer survivor, and your mentor for making a change for the better. I've learned how to go from surviving to thriving and unapologetically create a business I love and the life I want for me and my family without worrying about what other people think. And now I'm here to help you do the same. Because being an unapologetic mumpreneur doesn't mean that we're selfish or that we don't care about others. It simply means that we are not afraid to show up as our true, authentic selves, to step into our purpose, do what we know is right for ourselves and the ones we love, and take the steps we need to take to make our dream life and business a reality. Join me each week where I'll be sharing all of my best tips and strategies, plus the occasional dose of tough but gentle love to help you feel empowered, motivated, and confident to take action so that you can become the mum, wife, biz owner, and woman you know you are meant and deserve to be. So, are you ready to unapologetically create a business and life you love? Let's do this. Hey there, and welcome to episode 47 of the Unapologetic Mompreneur podcast. If you find this time of year a little bit slower for you, that people are more interested in going out and doing things in the summer break with their kids, and that you're finding business is a little bit slower, that you're in a bit of a slump, this episode is for you. Because I have totally been there too. But I have learned how to take advantage of this quiet time to turn it around and actually do things so that we can get things done in our business and still see income and still see growth. And that's exactly what I am going to be sharing with you today. So go and grab a notebook and pen because you are going to want to jot these things down. When it comes to running your business, to signing new clients, generating new leads and making sales, things can feel pretty slow around this time of year. And I've definitely seen that in the last 6 years or so of having my business. There are usually things around this time now are where things seem to take a bit of a dip. Things slow down, the subscribers coming in slows down, the sales can slow down, but it's not surprising because just like us, instead of thinking about joining new programs or signing up for new courses and making purchases for their businesses, everybody else is thinking about the summer break and days out and time with family as well. It used to really bum me out, and I'd get totally frustrated and wouldn't know what to do. And I would feel like I was failing of, what can I do to keep things going in my business? But I've learned now that instead of getting stressed out about it, I have learned to go with the flow and to make the most of that time of being quiet before that back to school, that reinvigorated to crush your goals feeling kicks back in, to make the most of this quiet time and actually get some other things done in our business, to take some time out to focus on and tick off some of the tasks that we may not have been able to have time to do previously. And so, if you have ever experienced a bit of a summer slump in your business, or you feel this way about things too right now, I want you to know that you are in good company. You are not alone. And in case you're wondering what to do about it, I am going to share with you 5 things that you can do to make the most of your summer break and that quiet time when everybody else is enjoying their summer break too, so that you can continue thriving both at home and as the boss of your business. The first one is to spend quality time with your kids. With everybody else thinking about summer holidays too, spending quality time with family is actually far easier right now than any other time of the year. Everybody else is thinking about booking breaks, of downing tools and going off and having fun with their kids, of spending as much time as they can while they're home in the summer. And so it's a perfect time for you to do that now as well. There's not that added pressure or that pressure that we have around the rest of the year of trying to juggle running our business and doing the school runs and trying to spend quality time with them without that feeling of guilt every time we pick up our laptops. But now, when everybody else is thinking about summer and everybody else is thinking about what to do with days out, take advantage of that quiet time to be able to spend some time with your family, to not have to work every hour under the sun on your business, but to just take a step back and give yourself an afternoon off here and there, to have a couple of days off here and there, to take advantage of that quiet time. And I know what it's like here in the UK. We've had some cruddy weather right now. And so I am hoping for a little bit more sunshine and hoping that I'm going to be blessed with some warmer, rain-free sunny days so that I can do just that. Because time with my boys these next few weeks is always high on my list. I have designed my business so that it fits effortlessly around the needs of my family by syncing my business with Harrison's term time, his academic year. And it has made such a difference because I am able to down tools. I am able to spend as much time as I want with my boys without disruption to my business. And it means I'm free to enjoy the summer holidays. And I'm so excited of doing that. And I take advantage of the quietness of the summer slump by being able to tick off some of those things that are on my family bucket list. Instead of pushing myself and thinking, what can I do to keep things going? What can I do to be more visible, to get more income, to get more subscribers? Instead of trying to push and fight that summer slump over the summer break, I've learned to slow down, to take a step back, to embrace it, and just spend more time with my boys. So, what do you want to do with your kids this summer? What activities and places to explore do you keep saying that you will do, but haven't yet gotten around to doing, or feel like you never have the time to do? Make a list of those things and have fun ticking them off, because that is going to fill your cup inside your love your family pillar. And if you've been listening to this podcast for a while, you know that I have this 4-pillar framework that I personally use and that I take all of my clients through too, and I'm working one-on-one with them. And those 4 pillars are just like the foundation of your house and the walls of your house that keep your house safe, warm, dry, keeps the roof on. And it's the same with these pillars, that when you focus and nurture on those pillars, that is when you create that life that you want for you and your family, and how you can go from surviving to thriving in your mompreneur journey. And we need to focus on and nurture all of those pillars. And those pillars, just in case you haven't heard of them before, they are love your family, love your home, love your business, and love yourself. And when you focus on and nurture all of those pillars, that is when things change. That is when you go from surviving to thriving. And doing this over the summer break, of focusing on and taking advantage of that quiet time, gives you that opportunity to focus and nurture on that love your family pillar, so that you can dive in and spend more time with your kids, so that you can feel connected to them without feeling torn between your laptop. So take advantage. Step number 1, way number 1 of making the most of the summer slump is to go and make that list of the things that you want to do with your kids this summer, the things that you keep saying that you're going to do, that you've never gotten around to doing. Build them in and make the most of the quiet time and give yourself that opportunity just to take a little bit of a step back from your business and spend some amazing quality time with your kids, making memories with them. The second way that you can make the most of this summer slump and when things are quiet is to review your year. Now, it might sound a little bit strange me saying that now when at the time of recording it is July, but we're just starting into the summer holidays and thinking, well, we're not quite at the end of the year yet, Sarah. It's July, August, it's not December. But if, like me, you have designed your business to fit around your child's school academic year, for me, this is my end of year. I've wrapped up my year and my next year for my business is going to be starting in September. And so if you are doing the same, if you are using that term time roadmap, now is the perfect time to check in on your goals and review your year to date. What have you accomplished? What haven't you accomplished? What were you procrastinating on and why? What have you achieved that you are proud of? Go take yourself off for a coffee with your notebook and pen and get it all down onto paper so that you can get clear on the direction that you want to head over the coming year when the kids go back to school. It's such a great time of year to do it because, like, we know how it feels in September. Everybody has that back to school mindset. The summer holidays are done. You want to dive into your goals. You have that fresh air of motivation of wanting to accomplish things before the end of the year. It works too by reviewing your year at the end of the school year because it matches the mindset of your kids. Your kids are done with school. They're all wrapped up. The end of year is done. They're on a break now for fresh and ready to go and have some fun and think about what they want going forward, ready for the coming year ahead when they go back to school. And it can be the same for us too. If we harness and hone in on that energy, if we use that energy with that end of year, end of school year energy to use that time and use that as fuel for us to be able to then review how we're doing, whether you're using the term time strategy roadmap or not. And if you're not yet, I highly recommend that you go and do it. And that's what I teach in my term time roadmap workshop, which you'll find the link for in the show notes. But that is what I teach and suggest that all of my clients with kids at school do. And so use this time to check in on where you are at, to review your year and see what you have been working on, what you've accomplished, what you haven't, what you would like to do going forward. It's super powerful and helps you get crystal clear on the direction you want to head when the kids go back to school. And whilst you're doing it, don't forget to celebrate your wins at the same time too. Because, okay, there may be some things you haven't ticked off yet and things that you haven't accomplished yet, but instead of focusing on what you haven't done, spend some time giving yourself the congratulation of patting yourself on the back, of celebrating your wins, of everything that you've achieved so far this year, because that is really going to fuel you and fire you up ready going forward. The third thing that you can do to make the most of this summer slump is to design your term time roadmap for the coming year ahead, for the 2024-2025 school academic year. I cannot tell you how much doing this has changed my life, my business, and my family's life. Syncing my business with Harrison's academic school year is by far the best thing I have done for my business and my family. Instead of my business life and my home life rubbing up against each other the wrong way, they now fit harmoniously together. My business fits seamlessly around the needs of my family, and I'm able to adapt what I'm doing. I'm able to set my goals for my business to match the end and start term dates of Harrison's school so that when it comes to getting towards the holidays, I'm not getting stressed out thinking, oh my goodness, I haven't done what I wanted to do yet. It's 2-3 weeks time and Harrison's back home for 6 weeks. What am I going to do? How am I going to work on my business over the summer holidays? How am I going to focus and get things done when Harrison is at home? I don't have any of that stress because I have designed my business to fit around my boys' academic year. So if you have got kids at school too, and you find that you get frustrated with all of this and that you're torn between spending time with them and trying to get things done in your business, that every time you feel like you are gaining momentum in your business and you're just finding your flow, that it is another school holiday again. I hear you. I have been there too. And this roadmap, this term time strategy totally takes care of that. Instead of opting for quarterly planning, set your business goals to fit with the terms of your child's school year. Go and dig out the academic calendar and start creating your term time roadmap now whilst it's quiet so that when they go back to school, you are ready to hit the ground running and you will know that your business is designed and is going to work around the needs of your family so that everything fits together, so that you're not feeling torn and stressed out. You will be amazed at how less stressed you feel, as well as no longer being torn between your kids and your laptop. And you get to say goodbye to constantly feeling like you are playing catch up too. So if this is something that you don't do yet, go do it now. Use this time of the quiet with the summer slump period where everybody else is off enjoying their holidays too, to spend some evenings with your school calendar from your kids and to then design your business and set your goals to fit with that term time strategy. Throughout the quarterly planning, build the term time goal setting into your business instead. Now, I've already got a couple of podcast episodes out where I dive deeper into this, which I'll link to in the show notes. But if you have not gone and got the workshop yet, go and get it. And don't forget, if you use the code podcast at checkout, you can snag it for £15 instead of the regular 47. And I promise you, it will be the best 60 minutes that you have ever spent because it is really, truly going to change everything for you and your family. So that is step number 3. Way number 3 that you can make the most of this summer slump is to spend the time designing your term time roadmap for the next coming academic year. The 4th thing that you can do is to set your goals for September. Because once you've designed your term time roadmap and you know what your roadmap looks like and how many weeks you've got to work on your goals each term, you're free then to set those goals. What do you want your business to look like this time next year? What goals do you need and want to set to help you get there? Jot those down now and then mind dump some of the mini goals that you want to accomplish and need to accomplish so that you know what you are aiming towards. Spend that time setting those goals now. You will really thank yourself for later. And then when the kids go back to school and you are sitting down in front of your computer come September and you're wondering what on earth you need to work on or what you are wanting to achieve before the year is out, whatever it is that you are looking to focus on, you will have that direction and you know what you are working towards. And you are going to find it so much easier to dive in and just get done. Because I know what it's like when the kids go back, it can take a little while for us to get back into sync, to find our groove, to find our rhythm and get back into our normal routine again. But when you have got your term time strategy and when you have got those goals already set, you are so much further along and you can just dive in and get going. So what goals do you want to set for your business for the coming academic year, for the coming first term of your next business year? Areas that I like to set my goals in, if you're not really sure what to aim for, they can include business growth and income, email subscribers, visibility, and even personal growth, because we need a few goals that help us invest and take care of ourselves too. So if you're not sure where to start with your goals, borrow mine. Jot them down, do some different columns on a piece of paper, put a column for business growth. How do you want to grow and get yourself out there? Income, what are your income goals? What do you want to earn in your business over the next 12 months? And what can you do to make that happen? What products can you create and share? What services do you want to offer? How many of those do you want to bring in every single month? How many clients do you want to work with each month? How many of those things, based on the price of them, do you need to have in place so that you can achieve those income goals? How many email subscribers do you want to have gained? And how are you going to make that happen? How are you going to bring them into your world? What mini goals can you set to help you grow your email list? And then visibility. What visibility strategies can you use? What do you want to do to help you get yourself out there and help people find you so that they know how that you can help them so that you can grow your business? Whether that's going Instagram live or sharing in your Facebook group or reaching out and connecting with bundles and summits and collaborations with other people, what visibility goals can you set for the coming year? And then your personal growth. What would you like to do to focus on and take care of you over the next 12 months? How are you not investing in yourself right now? And how can you take better care of yourself? Are there new hobbies and things that you would like to learn, new skills you would like to learn? What do you want to do that focuses on you over the coming 12 months? Jot those down too, and then bring in those mini goals so that you know what you can work on that is going to help you get to them, so that you know what you are aiming towards and that you are on the right track. And then finally, the fifth thing that you can do to take advantage of this summer slump so that you can still feel like you are accomplished, that you are still achieving things in your business, is to eat a few frogs. Because if you are anything like me, my Trello board is absolutely full of little projects and little to-dos that I just keep putting off. Silly little tasks that I know I need to do in my business to give different areas some TLC, and tasks that would probably only take me a few minutes here and there or an hour or so, but I am always bumping them to the bottom of my list for something else. If this is you too, make the most of the quiet time in this summer slump to eat a few frogs and get those things done. Make a list of all of the things that you keep putting off but won't take you long to do, but will move the needle forward in your business. And then go work through them, whether it is updating things on your website, whether it is tackling some behind the scenes things in one of the courses that you've got that you are offering. If it is updating, or you want to create a digital product that you haven't quite finished off yet, or you need to update the metadata on your posts and images on your website. If you need to catch up on Pinterest, whatever it might be, if you've got some tiny little, those small little to-dos, those frogs that you keep putting off, even if it's updating your accounts, whatever it might be, make a list of those things. And then when you have some spare time over the course of the summer holidays, and the kids are busy doing something, they're watching Netflix for an hour, they're out on a play date with friends, they're off with the grandparents for the day, whatever they're doing, when you have that spare moment to do some things, go and do them. Because most of those little tasks, they probably won't take you very long. And if you do get interrupted, they're probably little tasks that it's okay to be interrupted. It's not like affecting our creative workflow, or we're trying to write something, we're trying to write a blog post, record a podcast episode, all of those things that matter when we get interrupted. There are probably tasks, and I know a lot of my tasks on there are tasks that I could just get on with and do. Even if Harrison was sitting by the side and he's doing a bit of his modeling Minecraft or something like that, I can sit there with my laptop and get those things done too. So if this is you and you've got a bunch of those things sitting on your Trello, on your Asana, or wherever else you are keeping track of what you are working on, go make a list of some frogs and then work your way through them when you get spare moments. And you will be amazed at how accomplished you feel come September, knowing that you can start your first term of the new year with that term time roadmap with a nice clean slate. It is incredibly satisfying. Things might be slowing down a little over the next couple of months with everybody taking their summer break and you wanting to spend time with your kids, and while everybody else is focused on enjoying their summer holidays. But that doesn't mean that your business has to suffer as a result. There are plenty of things that you can do to help you take advantage of this quiet time and still get things done in your business, still focus on and plan for the coming year, and wrap up the year if you are using my term time roadmap. Use this quiet time to spend quality time with your kiddos, to review your year and see where you are at going forward and what you've accomplished that you're proud of, what you haven't accomplished and why, and spend time reviewing that. Then design your term time roadmap for 2024-25. Dig out those dates of when your kids go back to school and what all of their term dates are. Ditch the rules when it comes to quarterly planning and everything else, and use their academic year to design your business and set your goal deadlines based on their term times. And if you're not doing this yet and want help doing it, go and get my term time roadmap workshop. You'll find the link for it in the show notes. Then set your goals for September. What do you want to do in your business going forward? What would you like to have accomplished come the end of the term time at Christmas before going into January? Ask yourself what your goals are and then break those goals down into mini goals so that when the kids go back to school, you know exactly what you are working on and you can hit the ground running. And then finally, eat a few of those frogs. What things have you got been doing that you want to do in your business that you keep pushing to the bottom of your to-do list, that are little projects that won't take you long, but will get things done, will move the needle forward, and will make you feel accomplished? Whether it's catching up on your accounts or retweaking your welcome sequence, updating things on your website, Go and get those things done because you will feel so much freer come September, and you will have the mental capacity and space to really focus on things going forward, knowing that you have taken the opportunity of this quiet time to get some of those other things that have been sitting on your shoulders done. So there you have it, 5 things that you can do to help you take advantage of the summer slump and the quiet time without losing momentum in your business and still getting to spend quality time with your kids. I hope that these have helped. Go and let me know, send me a DM on Instagram at the Unapologetic Mompreneur, which one of these things that you are going to implement, and let me know. I would love to know. And if you only do one of them, make sure it is adding and implementing that term time roadmap strategy to your business. Because trust me when I say that this strategy is not only game changing, but for us mums juggling business life with mum life, home life, and everything in between, it is totally life-changing too. You will find the link for that in the show notes. Have fun over the summer break. Enjoy making the most of spending quality time with your kids while everybody else is doing the same, knowing that you can still do a few things to make the most of the summer slump so that your business doesn't have to suffer as a result of everybody else being on holiday too. You have got this, and I can't wait to chat with you in the next episode. Bye for now. Thank you so much for joining me for another installment of the Unapologetic Mompreneur podcast. If you like what you heard, be sure to hit that subscribe button so that you never miss an episode. And if you have a moment, I would love for you to leave me a rating and a review so that other mompreneurs can find this podcast too. Here's to unapologetically becoming the mum, wife, biz owner, and woman you know you are meant and deserve to be. I can't wait to chat with you in the next episode. Bye for now.